Hey, how the heck are you guys? Welcome back where we are playing Libreville. Just kidding, Libreville is in the Congo somewhere. Or no, that's Brazzaville. Where's Libreville? Anyway, it's somewhere. It might be in Africa somewhere. So we're going to pop up the time because we are going to do nothing right now. Except wait. There's nothing really to do. Don't really care about what happens in France. Don't really care about anything that's happening around here. We can do nothing but wait. So now we wait. I think it's very interesting that I can see all these islands. Like, I know they're down here, but can't go to them. Can't really do anything about it. I have tried to play as Hawaii once. And that was a long time ago. It was probably when I first got the game. I was like, I wonder what it's like to try and play as Hawaii out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. And I remember it was not as much fun as I wanted it to be. So let's see. Do we want our unrest up or lose our prestige? I don't think we mind the unrest because we're pretty anti-unrest. TBH. We're making pretty good points. Prestige, foreign spy detection. We'll do the foreign spy detection. We don't have anyone else to really defend from. We don't know of any other nations. Just us. Lose 4 ducats, get a base tax. Yes, we are going to do that. Let's actually go over here to our military. Let's go to our money. We're fleet maintenance is about as low as it's going to get. So we're making as much money as we can. How long until we get our next tech? 598. So it'll be a little bit. Let's see what the development's like around here. Okay, 3. Okay, that's... I think 3 is about as good as it gets everywhere around here. Oh, 5 down here. In Samoa. How about these guys? Your boss is 3. Yeah, we've made 0 moves, and it's already like the first couple years of the game. We have no power projection. We have great legitimacy. We've even got a few sailors. Bribes. Okay, we got some corruption. But our corruption's going down every year. Lose military points or lose prestige? We'll lose the prestige. Doesn't mean much to us right now. We will be getting the first Miltech and Diplotech first, and it's because we raised our stability. We're going to try and bust through as many techs as we can before the Renaissance fires, which it probably won't. I can build a thing, but I actually can't build a thing currently. Yeah, we might want that trade power. But we can't actually build that just yet. We'll be able to build temples first. And that improves the tax. Yeah. I'll build a temple in Hawaii. And then maybe we want to save our money and get improve our harbor. Already back up to 66. We get our next idea set in the next tech, but we also don't want to spend more points than we need to. So we really want that penalty of time to come down. Renaissance has fired. We don't care, we want this idea group first. Austria's still the emperor? Yep. Okay, a few ducats. Merchants get a little pissy at us. Yeah, I think we'll improve with the merchants. Let's see. Let's go ahead and give the merchants free enterprise. And we might... All power costs. See, I don't like that 5%. Especially because we're not going to have too many other issues. And this tax modifier. Anything that affects our money, I'm just not super interested in. Okay. So we'll just say that for now. Nobility. We'll go ahead and do right of council. And then clergy. Let's do oversight by the clergy. Stability, hit to declare war. We're not going to do that, but maybe in the future. So far, we're keeping up with tech, even though we don't really have to just yet. Oh, stretch. Oh, big stretch. Oh, I can see Europe. Obviously, there's not much to see just yet, but we'll keep checking back in. I didn't realize I could see all of Europe. I think it's because we're Western technology. Ooh, gain a stability. Gain 10 prestige. We'll go ahead and gain the stability. That is what is most attractive to us as Libras. We might do coastal defense in the future, just because that's our capital. And our capital is just one province, so it'd be super easy just to add that on there. But not for right now. Trade efficiency up, trade range up. Not much to do about anything currently. We're making a little bit more money. At about 200 ducats, we're going to improve over here. All right, we are at 0% penalty for all of our techs, except actually 3% penalty because of the Renaissance. So we're going to get all three of these as quickly as possible. Soon. We'll take the 3% penalty on Diplo. We get more admin. Yeah, we'll get the bunch of admin. Because that will reduce our penalty, our potential penalty, because it might raise again before we're able to actually take the tech. It's a little min-maxy, but that's kind of where we are right now. Our nation is really small and not very well developed, so we're really going to have to min-max to get everything we can, at least at the start. Okay, we're taking the mill tech, which also means we can get better infantry. And we can do a government reform. So we get national tax modifier, which we definitely want, over the manpower. In the future, we will definitely want that manpower, but, you know, as of right now, that's just not what's important. All right. Bundaval. So we... Have we taken it? Okay, there we go. Now we've taken it. Now we can just talk about our idea sets. We're going to want maybe exploration, because we want to explore. Gives us colonists, gives us trade range. Lots of good trade range. Settler increase, travel time. We don't really care about these final things. So we only want the first couple idea sets. Maybe envoy travel time, maybe. But we just want the first couple. The rest of our points we can start putting into development. And we can view edicts. Encourage development is what we're going to end up doing, but we want to first, I think, get to a place where we can start developing. I just don't think we're there yet. We might just wait until we get some more points. We're not going to develop our production. We're going to avoid that because we really want all of that to go into exploration ideas. That's going to be super important for us. Alright, this starts the Neo-Confucianism incident. This choice will move you towards open outcome. This starts the support for yearly legitimacy goes up. Legitimacy we don't really have much of an issue with. I think being open is probably more on par with Libras. Ooh, I don't... We can't take that tax hit. But that other stability was free for us anyway, so easy come, easy go. Spare no expense, we need the points. 0.3. That's not going to help us out, but we will build that. It was just cheap enough. I know we were close to actually being able to improve that port, but I think that improves our trade just enough to really help out money here. 184 is where we're at. We'll see what it turns to when we finish the building. I think it should improve us a couple cents at least. I'm hoping for at least 190, but we'll see. Okay, not really seeing much. Yeah, it didn't really seem to have done much. Okay, well. We will wait then, but we will continue to try and improve our trade. We can take our first idea. That means we can begin the process. So let's see, I'm going to select. Let's get 3 of you. Select this unit, unmothball you. And we wait. We have an explorer. We will put him on our 3 ships. And we will wait for them to be done. $179. That's because we unmothballed the ships. That's why it went down. Ooh, advisor cost or gain legitimacy? I think we'll do the advisor cost. We clearly don't need it right now, but that's okay. Our prince consort has died. That's not something that matters much to us currently. Okay, so let's pick our 3 and let us explore. And let's see how it goes. It's going to mostly be ocean, I'll tell you that right now. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Pacific Ocean, but it's pretty big. If you thought Siberia was big, boy, have you not seen the Pacific Ocean? Unrest up or lose the prestige? We'll do the unrest. We don't really care about the unrest, I don't think. We don't have a military, so... And I cannot explore, so we'll just mothball. Until my trade range gets better, this is all I'm able to explore, which is not very much. I can improve the port. And I'm going to do encourage development to bring down our development cost. Let's go over here. I can do a thing. High income, construction cost, and construction time. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm not so sure it matters, because we can't really do the other. Go ahead and do production once. Just because I would really like to do the other. What's that? Improved our income. Our tax and our trade went up. Unrest or monthly autonomy? We'll take the unrest down. We gained a bunch of sailors, which is fine. It's not really going to do much for us. We can pick a naval doctrine. Let's do ship trade power. Normally I do the one where we capture, tech cost down, where we capture enemies. Ships, but in this case specifically, that's not going to help us. We can take a colonist. We do have the ability. Let's see. Native uprising chance. We want the down 100%. I don't know if I'm able to colonize anything. I am not. I just don't have the range. She doesn't have the range. I don't care. She doesn't have the range. She doesn't have the range, you guys. That's okay. We need the Renaissance. And we will get the Renaissance. And now, we have the Renaissance. And we don't have to develop again for a while. We can just let the tech come on in. We're going to hold off on getting advisors until one of our peoples die. So we lose Diplo, which we don't want to do. I'd rather lose the admin. I can build a thing, I'm just not sure it matters. 0.30 cents, we'll do it. Not sure it completely matters for us. I'm sure we're a massive trading hub for the middle of the Pacific, but that doesn't actually net us much income. Still, our income is better than a lot of starts that I've had where I've really had a difficult time getting the income up in places that I haven't. Like you need to have an army and you need to have like a navy, either one of those. So we're actually doing pretty well as far as income goes early start, but it's because we don't have to have an army. going to be hard to raise an army because we don't have the transports. .3, yeah, it's not going to be much. We wait. Well, we're very stable. It's not very dramatic, and, you know, that's the thing about Libra. Alright, our influence is going down. Our colonial range just went up. And with that, we got our religious unity up, which does something to our stability? Yeah, we have really good. So, let's see if we are able to colonize. We are. So I think we'll colonize down here the Marshall Islands first. Because that's going to kind of get us closer over to where there's more colonizable land. Even though Wake Island is within our state, it's not going to net us much, so I'm not sure it matters completely. Let's see what this does to our Munties. Yeah, now we're down to making 133. That's not bad. That's kind of what we were originally making, so I'm not upset by that. Our colony is going to grow very slow. Yeah, at about 10 a year. It's very slow. That's okay, though. Okay, so now we can start exploring more. We'll obviously let him heal up first. I'm gonna lose the manpower. Don't really need the manpower right now. I can take a tech. Okay, I'm gonna take the mill tech. And soon I'll be able to take workshops. Perfect. And then we only want one more of these ideas. So I'm thinking we maybe take the tech first. 2 base techs in Midway. That's awesome. I do not see that base tax, but I guess that's maybe there? Or maybe they meant Marshall? No, it's not Marshall Islands, just... Okay. Okay, gonna explore... Okay. We're exploring more ocean. It's an explosion. We can take that idea, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to wait for the tech. It's going to be hard to make moves. And we can explore even more. I don't think we're going to find any land, though. Oh, maybe. We did find some coast over here. So that's a good sign. We can do a reform, so we either get max promoted cultures or monthly autonomy change. We'll do the autonomy change, but we get both of those things already in our idea set, so... Okay, taking the Diplotech. We can now build docks. Barracks and docks. That's just a sailor modifier, and we're doing okay for sailors, so... Ooh. Let's see, it looks like nobility can afford to lose. Okay, exploring down here. Unrest down, prestige down. Let's go with the prestige. I think we're getting a little too crazy with the unrest. How's our unrest over here? It's still at 0. I think it's probably still at 0 over here as well. Yep. Let's see what our colonial range is. Yeah, it's still just Wake and Marshall, but I think after we have this done, we should be able to colonize this stuff down here. Which I don't think there's going to be much. This is a 3 development. 3 development. 3. Yeah, so it's nothing too crazy. We might as well do Wake because we've already stated it. We still have no friends. We have no enemies. We're just out in the middle of nowhere. We can see North America. We know it's there. Can't see the coast. But that's okay. Local development cost. They say where? Here, maybe? We aren't going to develop anything else until we're, like, pretty sure that we know where we want to develop. It's going to be a while with these points. Oh, we do get our next idea group. Prestige or in spy detection will do. I'm thinking... How are we for, let's see, prestige decay, innovativeness, institution embracement and tech costs, possible advisors, institution spread, monthly war exhaustion, leaders without upkeep, advisor costs. Innovativeness is actually like a pretty decent one. We aren't 50, 10 prestige, or the admin. I think we'll do that. That's mostly mercenaries. Really, colonies is great, but we got to get our money right first. So national tax, construction cost, inflation reduction, interest per annum, autonomy, land maintenance, production efficiency, development cost. That would be good. I just don't know if we need it immediately. We're going to do the extra development in our colonies because we are going to colonize. We are not going to get our next Diplotech until this modifier goes down, so we'll go ahead and take the settler increase. And we might end up taking expansion. We can't really afford another colonist. Merchant's not going to help us. That's not going to help us. That's not going to help us. That's not really going to help us. Then we might... Humanist isn't going to help us. Admin... Economic might be the only thing that is going to make sense for us. It's the only thing that's going to help us at all, and it's not even going to help us that much. We'll lose the reform progress. That's not super important to us. Yan City. Yanni. Settler increase and settler chance. That's awesome. We like that. Production efficiency. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. Yeah, we're gonna need to... Maximum... Okay, so we're at maximum power. Strength of government. We'll go ahead and increase that. And we're also at maximum admin, so we'll raise our stability also. It buys us a little bit of time. And then we'll probably start developing Midway, maybe? Yeah, we might have to. Yeah, I just don't know if we really care about getting the rest of these. I think we'd rather get the tech. I could get this 5% penalty is, I think, fine for us. And then I think we'll do economic. So now when we develop, I think we're going to try and develop production. Ooh, I hit the wrong button there, but that's okay. We're going to try and play tall, and we're going to try and grow tall enough that we can afford more colonies. That's really going to be... We're going to try and colonize as much as we can of the Pacific Ocean. And we're almost done over here in Midway. Or not Midway, Marshall. Okay, colony is done. Excellent. Let's go ahead and state that. Let's go ahead and try and convert it. And then we will send to Wake. The reason we're doing Wake and not anything else is actually because we've already stated it. And I think we might do the same thing for these other islands down here. We're going to select you. We're going to unmothball you. Can we explore anything? We cannot. It doesn't look like. So we will re-mothball. Unless... Oh, dang it. Stability drop, I hate that. Yeah, we'll just, I guess, go ahead and continue. We will get that max tax. Will help us considerably. We don't really care about the other one, though. Yeah, right now we're kind of right at that line about being able to have 2 colonies instead of just the one. Ooh, do we want the aggressiveness? Yeah, we don't really care because we are not going to have any issues with our unrest there. We shouldn't have any anyway. Okay, I will in fact take Diplo, and then let's see if that changed. Can we explore? We can. Back to exploring. Good, just needed to heal up first. Ooh, 100 admin points, I like that. Okay, explore again. We still don't have any Northeast Pacific, Northwest Pacific. Let's do the South Pacific. We got some coast up here we can see. Okay, we only had 1 conversion, which is totally fine. Sailor increase, attrition for enemies. Okay, Navy traditions up. Don't really need that. Marshall Islands, we'll go ahead and build a marketplace. We'll lose the manpower. We don't really need it right now. Then let's look at the state for the Marshall Islands. East Micronesia. So it looks like just Marshall Islands, Kiribati, and is that Tuvalu? Is that Tuvalu? Can't remember. This might be Tuvalu. But look! This is Tuvalu. Okay. Explore. Southwest Pacific Coast. Construction cost. And that also lowered our years of separatism. Inflation reduction is good. Interest could be good. Autonomy change we're not going to worry about as much. Land maintenance modifier would be good, and production efficiency would be good, and then also that development cost. Okay, explore East China Sea. Until we actually start to see other nations, we're not gonna really need to do anything with our diplomats. I don't want that national tax modifier to go down. We've already stated over here, so I think what we're going to do next is probably try and colonize the stuff that we've already stated. Maybe our next idea will likely be based in development, or based in expansion. We'll see. Looks like I'm gonna cap out over here on manpower, or on military points. So, okay, we now have our new person over here. Hopefully. Hopefully that doesn't cause us problems when they finally die and then we aren't able to, you know, get those points in like we used to be able to. I have to throw all of my points right now into development. Otherwise I won't get anything for them. I'll just end up capping out and not using them for anything. Looks like our explorer is done. So let's explore. Okay, it looks like we can kind of start to see Japan. Suge is getting pretty big. So that kind of helps us. Korea doesn't really care about us. Ashikaga, let's improve relations with Ashikaga. And maybe Korea. Okay, national tax modifier goes up. Lose a little bit of ducats. We might just lose the little bit of ducats for all those modifiers. Let's improve with Tondo. exploration finished. We can take a tech. We're not going to take that yet. That's a huge modifier to overcome. We're starting to see the rest of the world. But we aren't going to be able to colonize much just yet. Okay, South China Sea. Okay, we're going to need to develop again. So we'll develop as best we can over here. What's going to happen is all of our islands are going to turn bright green because we're going to just develop them into oblivion. We can get our yearly inflation down, which I don't think our inflation's actually that bad. And before we're able to have any sort of formal relations, I'm just going to max out relations with like everyone I run into. Okay, again. Okay, we've maxed out. Maxed out. How's this? Still too high of a penalty. Let's explore the South China Sea coast. There might be money down here, so I might try and colonize my way in this direction, try and get some of the Moluccas and so forth. We'll recall from Korea. Hey Ming. Let's improve with you instead. Okay, we'll recall from Tondo. And then we will improve with Brunei. Recall from Ashikaga. And then we will improve with Jinsao. And then we will explore the East China Sea. It's going to be hard when to determine when to stop. I think when we start making real progress, might be in the next couple episodes. And I think part of it is going to be this, because trade range just increased, which means we're going to be able to explore a little bit more. Let's look at Southeast Pacific. All right, Wake is done. So we'll make a core on Wake. And then... Where do we colonize? Methinks if we colonize here, they might declare war on us. So 8. I'm thinking maybe Australia. And let's see what that looks like. I don't have the trade range yet, but it looks like I can feed into Australia, or Philippines can feed into me. So I might collect in Australia, and then feed from the Philippines. Let's see. Interest per annum, I'll take it. We're not taking any loans currently. I will go ahead and take this at a 15%. It's not going to matter much. Envoy travel times, also not going to matter much to me. I think I'll hold off. Also, it doesn't matter that the age is changing. Yeah, so I definitely think we're able... I don't love that. I definitely don't think that we're going to be able to... colonize everything, but I think we're colonizing a lot quicker than I anticipated. Diplomat. Get a base tax in Midway, I'm down. Okay, recall from Jinzhou. Let's send up to Sage. And then let's also improve with Majapahit. Trying to improve with everybody. Lose the stability. We'll do the government reform. Okay, I can explore. Okay, we get another idea bonus. War taxes we probably won't need. Transfer subject we won't need. Aggressive expansion we won't need. Combat on island terrain maybe. We don't have an army, so I don't think that really matters. I think here is where I'm going to call it for the day. We are doing a pretty good job. We are beginning to colonize Australia. I'm going to try and get most of the Pacific colonized. So our next ideas are definitely, we're going to try and make those expansion ideas. We'll explore again. Northeast Pacific? Okay, I will see you guys next time. Like and subscribe. I will see you guys later. Bye!